It's your host, the Podfather, Devontae Hubbard, coming again for another good episode. Y'all tune in. It's going to be a special topic, a real fun topic. But if you haven't subscribed already, if this is your first time viewing my channel, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, leave a dislike, leave a like. It doesn't matter. All publicity is good publicity. All right, let's go. So the topic for today: success will ruin your relationship. Success will ruin your relationship. This is what I mean by that. If you have someone in the relationship that is focused on success, that energy will destroy the relationship. The relationship will not last, not for long. And if it does last, it's a couple things that you have to do for it to last. I'm going to talk about the females first. For the females, if you are in a relationship and the guy that you're with is very driven, if the guy that you're with is very determined to be successful, to be above average, if you are in a relationship with a man and he's focused on getting that guap, that cheese, that cheddar, the only way that you're going to keep your man is if his projected net worth. Okay, so he has a projected net worth. Once he reaches that, he's going to have a certain type of females that's going to be approaching him different than where he's at right now. So the only way that you're going to keep your man is if you are competitive with the women that's going to be seeking him at his projected net worth. And a lot of chicks fall short. Number one is because they don't believe their man is going to ever get there. And so if you think that your man is only going to have a net worth of $60,000 or $50,000 and he's making $20,000 right now, and you think that he's only going to be making $60,000, but he makes it to $100,000, and you then prepare yourself, if you wasn't competitive to your new competition, then you lost. You already lost. So the number one thing you need to do so you won't let success ruin your relationship is you need to be a good predictor, a good forecaster, a good psychic of where that man is going to go. You need to be able to see his energy, see his passion for whatever it is that he's trying to do. And then you need to look at his work ethic, see if those things align. And then you need to figure out whatever it is what he's trying to do, how much money is he going to be bringing in? And then once you figure out where he's going to be going, where he's going to be landed at, his destination, then you need to figure out the type of women that are going to be going after him. And then you need to figure out how can you compete with them. I'm going to give you an example. This happens a lot of the times. Females, they'll be with a guy since college. The female is an art major. The male is pre-med. The female is overweight. The male doesn't care. He just loves her. They went to high school together. They grew up together. But now the male has graduated and now he's in medical school. The female is still overweight. In fact, she's even more overweight now that they're out of college than when she was in college. So now the male has graduated medical school and now he's a doctor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got a big problem now. We have a huge problem, no pun intended. He got a big chick, but he's making big checks. One thing that doesn't ever equate. Big checks never equals big chicks. You can get a girl with a fat ass, but she's not going to be a fat ass girl. Let me repeat that. Big checks never equals big chicks. So if you want to be able to stay with this guy, this high value man, this guy that's going to be making the millions or making the hundreds of thousands or whatever it is, because remember, you gotta know this before it happens. Then you have to be competitive with the competition. So the chick, while she was in college, what she should be doing is she should be trying to lose weight. She should be trying to look the best that she can for her future doctor. And one thing that I need to tell for the ladies, the only way that you can be competitive with the women that you're going to be around, or that's going to be around him, is that you have to. It's all about appearance. It's all about appearance. It's all about the submissiveness. It's all about the support, and it's all about how agreeable that you are. It's all about how feminine that you are. Because let me tell you one thing. A dude that has it going on, he don't want to hear a whole bunch of back talk. And a lot of sisters out there going to be missing out with dudes that got money because they run their mouth too damn much. Running your mouth is going to be the quickest way that you disqualify for a dude that's making money, that's on his grind. The success will ruin the relationship if you're running your mouth too much, if you are unfit, if you are generally just not attractive. And if you're not attractive, because let's not play and just act like everybody out there looks good. If you are a female and you don't look that good in the face, having the best body can still make you competitive with the chicks that's going to be going after your guy, because there's all type of makeup, there's all type of eyelashes, hair extensions. You can fix up your face good enough, but what you can't do, you can't fit into a dress size 3 when you 230 pounds. You can't do that. Now, that's for the ladies. For the fellas, on the other hand, they have a word, a dictionary defined word. It's probably not in the dictionary, but we use it in our language for guys that are not as competitive as their female counterpart. If you're in a relationship with a woman and she has more money than you, has more hustle than you, and have more drive than you, the success will end that relationship. There's no way that you're going to be able to keep her. But here's going to be what the guys say. Oh, man, they ain't got no job. But shit, I lay it down, man. I lay it down. She ain't going to leave me. She hooked on the D. Let me tell you something. It's never going to be yours. It's only going to be your turn. That chick, after she's done having her fun time and she's ready to settle down, she's going to get with the heralds. You know Harold. The Harold, the band geek. The dude that had the braces in the suspenders in high school. Everybody knows a Harold. He has no game at all. But what he does have is a 401k. And chicks, they want stability. So this word that we call these guys, simps. And what I like to call them, the Podfather like to call them, I like to call them SANs. S-A-N. Simp ass niggas. There's a lot of simp ass niggas. They gotta make me laugh right there. There's a lot of simp ass niggas out here, man. It's like a epidemic of niggas that have no hustle. It's an epidemic of niggas that have no grind, no hustle. And we call them simps, but I call them SANs. If you are not competitive, as a man, for one, you should be competitive, because that's just in your DNA. The testosterone in your nuts make you competitive. If you in a room with 10 other dudes and you don't want to be the best dude in the room, you're a SAN. You a simp. You're a beta male. You gotta always want to be the head honcho. That's why I believe that no man should be working for another man. That's why I preach on this channel. Start your businesses. Be an entrepreneur. Be your own boss. Because no man should be telling another man what to do. Every man should be running his own kingdom. And when it comes to a kingdom, there's only one king. There's one king. There's a lot of servants. There's a lot of other people, but there's only one king. And that woman that's grinding, that's hustling, she's looking for a king. That success will make sure that that relationship ends because you're not competitive enough. You don't have enough hustle for it to last. Now, the third way that success will not ruin your relationship. Okay, I talked about if you're a female, you gotta be competitive on your appearance. If you're not competitive on your appearance, then success will destroy it. Now I talked about with the males. If you're not competitive with your hustle and your girl is out hustling you, the success will destroy it. The only other way the success will not destroy your relationship is if you create a power couple where the male has the grind and the female has the grind. Or the male has the grind and the female is already beautiful. Because the thing about it is, men, we don't care about women's money because they're not going to give it to us anyways. But what we do care about, we care about how good you look. We care about when we making our money and we're taking you out to a nice restaurant, that you're in shape, that you look pretty, and that when you walk through a room and you walk past people, that you're turning heads. If you were with a chick and nobody's checking for her, I can probably bet that you're not that successful and you don't have a lot of grind. So you gotta create a power couple so that success will not ruin your relationships. Now, this is free game for all those that are out there. I know there are so many couples out there, women getting with these guys, and they're in these long, drawn-out relationships for 5, 7, 10 years. They end up breaking up with the guy because they want the guy to be more ambitious, but the guy never steps up to be ambitious, and they wasted their youth, they wasted their fertility, they wasted their good years, and now you almost become damaged goods because your stock value is going to decrease for the next dude. And then for men, we don't really have that problem. For men that's successful and that has that grind, we gonna drop your ass. Big Shirley ain't gonna stay around for too much longer. Women have the problem where they will let things linger and then success will slowly eat away at the relationship. But men we typically get it real quick because we already know where we're going, what we're going to do, how much we make, how much we're going to make, and we already know what our value is going to be out in the market. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all guys think in the comment section. This is your boy, the Podfather, on the channel, The Road to a Millie. I'm gone.